You may have people who are not employees in your business contributing to the growth of your startup. Now, these people must be in an advisory role or some kind of freelancers who are really working towards maybe helping you develop the product or get you funding. These people are not really entitled to ESOPs or stock options which are available to employees of a particular company. Now, just to plug this gap and give them some sense of ownership in your company, certain startups do tend to have an advisory pool. So, for example, if ESOP pools normally is not over 10% of the total shareholding in a startup, your advisory pool could range anywhere between 2 to 5%, as is normally seen. It could be higher. Um, Now, either these advisors can get some kind of shareholding in the company. If not that, there is this concept of share appreciation rights, as is popularly called in the US, or also phantom stock. Now, there are ways to execute this in India as well. What is the concept of a phantom stock? This is giving an advisor or a freelancer or someone who's contributing to the growth of your startup not any ownership in the company, but their compensation or their remuneration would be linked to the growth in the value of your company. How is that done? Now, say an advisor is on board with you, helping you develop the product for a period of 18 months, that's a year and a half. You could have certain credits allocated to them for every quarter that they contribute in your business. Say each quarter gives them eligibility to one credit, and say if they worked for 6 quarters, they get 6 credits. Now, these 6 credits may actually convert to a value which could be derived out of the value of your business at the point when it reaches a particular event in the future. Now, this event could be fundraise above a particular threshold or a certain sense of valuation at the time when certain shareholders or investors are exiting from the startup. These events in the future could define the value of your business and could define their remuneration, which essentially means that this person could get a remuneration which is equivalent to, say, 6%, which could be a conversion of those 6 credits of the total value of the company or the total value of, say, the founder's share in the company at the time of exit or at the time of next fundraise. This way, you also decide on not diluting the shareholding or the equity holding in your company by giving shares away to advisors who are external to the company, but at the same time helping them feel a sense of ownership towards the company as well. Discuss it with your CA, phantom stock or share appreciation rights.